Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Old Skies. And in the last episode, guys, Fia's life became much more complicated because Dr. Anderson decided to take the opportunity to bolt, and we need to figure out where exactly he's gone. Now, all the clues are leading us to NYU, so let's go ahead and leave the most loyal waitress ever and head off to a new location. The NYU Department of Chemistry.
You seeing this, Nozzo?
I think so. Is that Lisa Sandman?
It matches the photograph in young Andy's dormitory. Stand by. I'm gonna get answers.
Now, she seems to be the key of all this. A flustered young woman is huddled over the door trying to pick the lock. An internal mechanism occasionally sprays the plants in this tank. An old-fashioned fire suppressor. Hopefully you won't have to use it. If she's frustrated, then that gives us some time to look around. A whiteboard full of mathematical proofs. Nozzo could tell you what they were, but you'd want to get home before dinner. Microscopes like these are still used in your win. A classic case of if it ain't broke. A window that leads to a rusty fire escape.
Excuse me.
Ah! Sorry, I was a bit, focused. Who are you?
I am looking for someone.
You're looking for someone in an empty school building. It's spring break. Nobody is supposed to be here.
Nobody? What about you?
Well, yeah. That's because, hey, wait a minute. Let me see your card.
My card?
Yeah, if you belong here, you'd have a school ID card. So, let me see it.
Ah, well, look. Lisa, I can explain.
Oh, can you? Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh, blasted.
It was you, wasn't it? You did this.
Yeah, man, we need some memory paper a la Doctor Who.
Did what?
Are you serious? If you didn't send that email, then what are you doing here?
Email?
Are you for real, or are you just being cute?
Again, I have no idea.
Right, fine, whatever. You obviously don't belong here, but neither do I. Tell nobody I was here, and I'll do the same.
So, if we remember when we were looking in Joe's apartment, he sent that email to Lisa's professor, basically, I guess, trying to get her kicked out of school, because at that point, she wouldn't get into the accident that later kills her. So...
What exactly are you doing?
Nothing at all.
It looks like you're trying to pick the lock of that door.
No, shut up, I'm not doing anything.
You are literally doing it right now.
Yeah, well, we all see what we want to see.
I'm looking for an older gentleman. He was wearing an NYU hat and sweatshirt.
Huh. I think I would have remembered seeing someone like that, but I don't know for sure. I'm a bit distracted right now.
Do you know Joe Anderson? You probably know him as Andy.
Is that what this is about? Dating my lab partner?
I have no idea.
Since you have no idea, neither do I.
So you're Andy's cluster mate?
His what?
Sorry, his, what's the word, girlfriend?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Not sure what we are yet.
Clustermate, sorry. I was thinking about that.
So could you tell me about yourself?
Hey, total stranger. Do I look like I want to tell you my life story?
Right, sorry. So about Andy.
Look, I'm trying to focus here. You want me to help you? Help me get through this door.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure, whatever.
She seems friendly.
She's ignoring me and ignoring the rules. No wonder she and Joe Anderson get along so well. Could you tell me about this client again?
Joe Anderson. He pioneered all the latest advances in robotic and laser surgeries. He's the reason why the average life expectancy is over 100 years old now.
Ah, so his timeline importance ranking is high.
One of the highest.
How are things from your end?
I'm scanning all security camera footage and every archived photo taken in a 3-mile radius of your when and location. He's been extremely careful, but if he slips up, we'll know.
No ripples detected?
Everything's marginal, so far. Whatever the client's doing, it hasn't set off any alarm bells yet.
So Joe's clustermate, this Lisa Sandman, any thoughts on her?
Not really. The archive had next to nothing to say about her. Just her birth date, her death date, her employment history, and little else. She lived a short, simple, and rather unremarkable life.
We can't all change the world, can we?
No, just with time travel.
I need to gain Lisa's trust, Nozzo. She won't speak to me otherwise. I think I need to help her.
Do what you think is necessary. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
Well, let's see what happens here.
If you'll allow me,
Huh?
I have some experience with this sort of thing.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Sure, knock yourself out.
There you go.
Ugh, thank God. Seriously, you're a lifesaver.
There, my good deed for the day.
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Whatever you changed, it did literally nothing.
So the ripples were marginal?
Not marginal, non-existent.
Is that unusual?
Normally, no. But with a walking paradoxical anomaly on the loose, well, I'll keep monitoring. Just in case.
Oh, speaking of that, let's head to the field manual. A Brief History of Time Travel by Stephen Hawking. This guide has been chronolocked to preserve our history. Should your knowledge of these events not match this chronology, contact your nearest Chronozen branch immediately. Discovery of the quantonic particle, 2041. In the year 2041, scientists made a monumental breakthrough with the discovery of the quantonic particle, a mysterious entity that seems to defy the laws of physics. Initial research suggested that these particles existed outside of the traditional space-time, opening the door to realms previously thought unreachable. Time Stream Revelation, 2043. Further investigation into the quantonic particles revealed a startling truth. They were leaking from another dimension altogether, a dimension that became known as the Time Stream. This revelation sparked a scientific revolution as researchers embarked on a quest to understand and harness the enigmatic properties of this newfound dimension. The quest for time travel, 2044 to 2045. Man, I guess like tons of money got thrown into this. With the knowledge of the time stream at their fingertips, scientists worldwide focused their efforts on devising methods to traverse this extra-dimensional realm. The pursuit of time travel became the holy grail of scientific exploration, with researchers racing against time to unlock the secrets of temporal manipulation. Breakthrough in time travel technology. In a historic moment for humanity, scientists succeeded in developing the first functional time travel technology. By harnessing the power of the time stream, they created a gateway to the past, allowing the unprecedented journeys through the annals of history. Government intervention and regulations, of course. As the implications of time travel became apparent, governments intervened to regulate its usage and prevent potential abuse. Stricter regulations were implemented to ensure the responsible exploration of the time stream, with oversight from global authorities. The Temporal Prime Directive. Rise of irresponsible use, 2048 to 2051. Despite regulatory efforts, the allure of time travel proved too tempting for some. Wealthy individuals exploited corrupt scientists to satisfy personal desires, leading to chaos and damage across the temporal landscape, wouldn't you know it. Formation of Chronozen. In response to the escalating crisis, governments collaborated to establish Chronozen, a specialized corporation tasked with regulating and overseeing all time travel operations. Chronozen's formation marked a turning point in the chaotic era of temporal exploration, bringing order and structure to the realm of time travel. So that's interesting. So all the governments came together and formed a corporation, I guess, kind of like the UN, but just blatantly corporate. Restoring order and responsibility, 2053 to the present. Under the guidance of Chronozen, humanity embarked on a journey of responsible temporal exploration, with strict regulations in place and trained agents ensuring ethical conduct. The dangers of irresponsible time travel were mitigated, allowing for the preservation of history and the protection of the temporal fabric. Into the future, the discovery of quantonic particle and the subsequent revelation of the time stream reshaped the course of human history, opening doors to realms previously thought unreachable. As humanity continues to navigate the complexities of time travel, the lessons learned from the past serve as a beacon, guiding us toward a future of responsible exploration and discovery. Okay.
Come on. Password locked? Seriously? Jeez Louise, Prof, where's the trust?
Everything all right?
No!
I'm a bit stressed here. An award certificate from the Goldtech Science Center honoring Rana Foster. Pathway Analysis and Optimization in Mate. Ugh, no, even the title puts you to sleep. A message is scrawled on this loose piece of paper. Bro, leaving this to remind you again because I know you forgot again. Remember what Dad was always looking through? Also, log off when you're done. RHO. FYI. A book entitled Fundamentals of Modern Microprocessing. Modern. How quaint. Science isn't in your wheelhouse, but you think it's a molecular model. It's kind of crazy that someone who's like a time-traveling agent doesn't know science isn't their forte. She's bent over the computer keyboard, typing furiously.
Excuse me.
What?
What exactly is wrong?
None of your damn business. Sorry. You helped me out. I shouldn't have snapped like that. Someone hacked into my email account and sent my prof a nasty letter under my name. I'm trying to get into her computer and delete it before she sees it, so you see why I'm freaking out a little bit here.
So, what was in this email?
I really don't want to say. It got really personal. Stuff I don't think is true, but maybe could be. I don't know either way. I just don't want Professor Foster to see it.
Do you know, who could have sent this email?
No clue. I'm the bottom of the totem pole around here. Why would anyone do this to me?
Maybe I can help.
You think you know the password? Feel free to give it a try.
Okay.
Well, I'll be going.
Sure, whatever.
So let's look at this real quick. What Dad was always looking through. Oh wait, nope. Clear. Rona Foster. Rona Foster was seen as a scientific prodigy since grade school. At age 10, she joined her father, Oliver Foster, at his struggling tech firm. Okay, we know about that. What he was always looking through. Oliver Foster. Employment history, professor of applied science, New York University, CEO, Foster Tech Labs, death of stomach cancer. Ugh. Oliver John Foster, 53, passed away on September 4th after a valiant battle with stomach cancer. He was an educator, a mentor, and a pillar of the scientific community. He was predeceased by his wife, Lena. He is survived by his 2 children, Rona and Nicholas, and an insatiable curiosity and love of the unknown that will live in our hearts forever. Oh, Zeus microscope. Okay. Office computer, antique by your standards, but state of the art for this win.
Can I have a go?
For real? Sure, go ahead.
Enter password. Okay, I was like, I don't see the stuff.
Holy crispy crap. You did it. Here, let me add that thing.
So crispy. So crappy.
Come on. And deleted. Oh, that was effing close. Jesus. Let's get out of here.
Now, are there any ripples now?
Hey, you coming?
I guess so. Thank you, Zeus.
Lisa,
Yeah?
You promised to speak to me about Andy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. What did you want to know?
Have you been dating him long?
Not long. Just 2 weeks? Or maybe 1 week? Not sure if spring break week counts. Whatever. I say it counts. 2 weeks.
Can you tell me anything about Joe, or Andy, rather?
Why? You said neither of us were in trouble, right?
That is correct. Neither of you are in trouble right now.
Wait, is this about the roof? Because everybody does that. You shouldn't single him out.
The roof?
Yeah, our lab group did some atmospheric analysis tests up there. We need to be high up.
And that's against the rules?
Technically, yeah. We're not supposed to use that fire escape unless there's an actual fire. But do you know how many students live in a building with roof access? None in my lab group, that's for sure.
Well, I won't say anything if you won't.
Like I said, everybody does it.
So it's one of those things that, man, he didn't waste any time. Anderson tried to get her fired like right at the beginning, or kicked out of school like right at the beginning of their relationship, to kind of change everything.
So your Andy knows about the roof as well?
My Andy, huh? Yeah, he definitely knows about it. It's where we first... Hey, you know what? Never mind.
Thank you, Lisa. You've been a great help.
Thank you. I probably owe you my future diploma. Heck, my future, period.
Your future, of course.
I'm gonna head out now. I just want to get drunk and forget this happened. You want to join? I'll buy. It's the least I can do.
That's all right. You take care.
Back at ya. Thanks again.
How weird must that be, interacting with
You're welcome.
interacting with people and knowing that they like may completely just be wiped from the timeline. Like, I think it'd be really hard to establish any kind of connections with people. Well, let's check the roof here.
Hello, Joe.
Ooh, John Woo!
I knew you'd find me. I mean, you had to find me. I just needed a bit of time, and that's what I got.
I'd really suggest that you stop talking.
Sure. It doesn't really matter anyway. I did what I needed to do.
Do what, exactly?
I saved her.
By her, I assume you mean Lisa.
You know about Lisa? Oh, there was almost nothing in the historical archive about her. I checked many times. It's like history forgot all about her.
What were you hoping to achieve here?
What do you think? I've spent my entire life taking advantage of every opportunity. I couldn't waste this one. I just couldn't.
You took advantage, all right. Of me and my entire department.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I put you through all this. I really am. But it doesn't matter now. I got her kicked out. I got her away from here. That's the important thing.
You hacked her email.
You know about that too? Yes, it was me. She gave me her password once to grab some files when her phone died. I still remember it after all this time.
Well, she'll be happy to know that her trust wasn't misplaced.
You don't understand. I had to do it. Lisa died, will die, in a chemical explosion right here in this building. But not anymore. I changed it. There's no way Professor Foster will hire Lisa now. Not after she reads that email. Lisa won't be here when it happens. She'll be safe.
Oh, man.
There was a better way to do this. We receive requests to save people from death all the time. Why didn't you make one yourself?
You think I didn't try that? My request was rejected.
Rejected? Why? Her timeline importance rating was low enough.
Sure, her life wasn't important according to your precious board of directors. But her death? No. That had to be set in stone. They couldn't take the risk that Lisa surviving wouldn't affect my life. My life and all my precious accomplishments.
I'm sorry. I truly am. But the board considers these things very carefully. Your medical advances saved millions of lives. That's a legacy worth preserving. It must be preserved.
And shouldn't I be the one who determines that? Why should my legacy come at the price of her life? I loved her, you know? We were only together for a handful of years, but My whole life, it was always her. I've never stayed clustered with anyone for very long. I was always too busy. Too busy changing the world, too busy making a fortune. But none of it, not a single minute of it, none of it held a candle to being with her. Whatever happens now, saving her, it was worth it. You don't need to shoot. I'll go back quietly. I said I'll go back quietly.
Oh, man.
I don't want to do this, Joe, but I have to. You broke your PFE. I couldn't bring you back even if I wanted to.
You see. Well, yes, that makes sense. I don't suppose you could just leave me here. I'll be dead in 6 months anyway. Can you at least give me that?
After everything you've done, do you really think that's an option?
No, I suppose it's not. Do it then. Lisa's safe. That's all that matters. She is safe, right? Could you check that for me before you do it?
There's been no change for you. Just do what you need to do.
Oh, man. You know...
Sure, Joe. She's safe.
You answered awfully fast.
Did I?
Yes. Check for real, please.
There's very little information about her in the historical record. Remember? We can't know for sure.
But there is a record of her dying in the explosion. If she doesn't die, then her record would have changed. You call it a ripple, right? Can't you check for a ripple?
There are no ripples, Fia. Please, don't drag this out any longer than you have to.
Oh, I'm dragging it out.
We managed to delete that email in time.
What?
We snuck into Professor Foster's office. We deleted it. It's gone.
No, you didn't.
We've found no changes in the historical record. If history deems that she dies here, she will die here.
You monster. I have to go back and try again. Get out of my way. Let me go back, please.
Die knowing. Is it better this way?
I'm sorry, Joe.
No, you don't call me Joe. Not anymore. If me being a doctor is so important, then you call me Dr. Anderson.
I really am sorry, Dr. Anderson.
Spare me. Lisa is going to die. Again. This isn't right. This is evil, and you know it. If you really are sorry, you'll let me try again.
You okay?
I'm Dante, Nozzo. Just tickety-boo.
You think it was right to tell him?
I didn't see the harm in it.
You did what you had to do, Fia.
Yeah.
The brass is going to be happy, for whatever that's worth.
At least somebody will be. Ready to come home.
Right. Stand by.
Part of me didn't want to tell him, but man.
And timefall in 3, 2, 1. Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Fia.
Hey, it's about time you two finished. Who wants drinks? Okay, what's wrong?
I need a big drink.
Are we that obvious?
With all due respect, yes. I didn't spend all those years training you for nothing. I know when something's up. So, spill it.
The client pulled a code 3-2.
Oh, so he...
Yes, he did.
What a total socket. In that case, the answer is both of you.
Answer?
To my question, who wants drinks? Am I right? I'm usually right.
Yes, you are definitely right.
Nazo?
Sounds great, but I need to be up early for a meeting with the brass in the morning. High-profile client like this, it's gonna be a media circus.
You want to face the brass sober. You're braver than me.
She's right. This is a medical necessity. And besides, what are they gonna do? Fire the only chrono monitor in all of New York?
Okay, I surrender. How about JVs?
Sounds good to me.
It's settled then. To JVs.
Just a tick. Just need to change. And they've gone.
Time is precious. Time is money, friend.
There are no clients scheduled at the moment.
Okay, to JVs it is. And no one will disappear this time, hopefully.
I've always enjoyed this place. I keep expecting it to get paradoxed and disappear.
That won't happen. This place is chronolocked.
You're welcome, by the way.
What do you mean, you're welcome? You're responsible for getting this place chronolocked.
Yeah, 10 years ago now. I petitioned to get this bar's ranking upgraded. Took a while, but I got approved. So relax. This place isn't going anywhere. And again, you're welcome.
Duffy, have you ever had to kill a client before?
Oh boy.
Yeah, take a drink.
Let's get one thing straight. What you did wasn't murder. He didn't leave you a choice. Sometimes a client can be so blinded by the possibilities of time travel that they can't get out of their own way.
What do you mean? A client who can't get out of their own way?
Okay, take my last client, this actress, a big influencer type back in the day, was convinced she was robbed of an audition that went to Maggie Fielding.
That was the Water Under the Bridge remake, right? She won an award for that.
Not anymore. Duffy changed it.
How'd you manage it?
Still want to learn from your mentor, I see?
It's not like you're not gonna tell us.
You got me there. I just made sure Maggie's regular hairdresser was delayed that day. I stepped in and gave her a haircut she'll never forget. Maggie never auditioned. Our client got the part. Mission complete.
How was she in the movie?
Oh, terrible. She paradoxed her career into oblivion. Hey, can we have another round, Mix?
Right away.
Yeah, you'd have to have a complete lack of empathy.
I didn't know you could just change a ranking like that.
It's not exactly easy. It requires several layers of brass approval.
And a Fuji-sized mountain of paperwork to go through. You need to prove historical significance, impact to the timeline, blah, blah, the usual.
And how'd you manage that?
I made it clear that allowing agents a stable place to drink was vital to our mental health.
I won't argue there.
Plus, these margaritas, no place else gets the salt quite right.
Love me some margaritas.
That's the San Francisco branch.
Really?
Yep, the oscillation is just a few points south of London's. It's like a fingerprint.
You're making that up.
I thought the same thing. But he's been doing that trick for 20 years. He's never been wrong once.
It's not a trick, Duffy.
Blast it. Getting a call. Hold on a tick. Hello?
Thea, where are you?
Who's this?
Who is the... It's Johnny.
Johnny. Yes. Johnny who?
The Johnny you've been clustered with for 8 years?
Right. Of course you are.
Are you at a bar?
Yeah. Is that a problem?
You're supposed to pick up Nick from soccer practice.
Nick. Right. And Nick would be...
Our son? He's been waiting in the rain for over an hour.
Ah. Sorry.
This is beyond irresponsible. And what's with the accent?
What accent?
Never mind. Just pick him up. Please. We'll talk about this later.
Right. Bye then.
Jeez, that...
So, I've been chrono-shifted into a cluster.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always awkward. They cute at least?
A son as well.
Oof. Never mind.
He's apparently been waiting for his mum, me, for an hour. Should I go?
Indulging in your alternate selves' lives is not recommended, Fia. But it's up to you.
Whew. I think we're gonna go deal with it.
I should go deal with this.
Suit yourself.
Now, let's see. What school district does my alternate cluster live in?
Never mind.
Yes, they were chrono shifted away.
Yes.
Funny how that happens. You always lose what you want, and then get what you don't.
Sorry?
Nothing. Sorry. Jesus, these drinks should come with a warning label.
You've only been drinking soda, Nazo.
Really? Then they definitely should.
Well, gents, I believe it's time I call it a night.
Yeah, me too. Duffy?
Nah, you two go ahead. Gonna see what the night or the next chrono adjustment will bring.
Yeah, I'm...
Nights. Yep. We bit drunk. Thank heaven the brass sprung for chrono locking this flat. Trying to find my way home when it never existed was a faff and a half.
Sorry, I'm thinking about the connotations of that and like what could happen to you, and it's, man, that's crazy. I'll tell you what, guys, I don't think I feel bad letting Anderson know the truth. Maybe that whole thing will be a reality check to Fia about the kind of world she's living in. But I guess we'll see, and we'll continue this in the next episode. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.